It's a delight and pleasure to have Mr. Dharmaprasad Rai, head of the Essilor Vision Foundation India, here with us at the India Vision Institute. Is it okay if I call you Dharma?
Yes, sure.
Dharma, it's great you could come and catch up with us. I'm sure everyone would be very interested to know what the Essilor Vision Foundation India is.
Yes.
Would you be able to share a little bit about what it is and what it is doing?
Yeah. Thank you, Vinod, for the warm welcome, and I was quite excited to hear you speak about the India Vision Institute's activities and initiatives. Essilor Vision Foundation in India was established in 2013, basically with a mission to eliminate poor vision and its lifelong consequences. And basically with a few objectives of improving awareness about vision correction and eye health, and improving access to eye care for the people who really cannot afford or access it, and also maybe work a bit towards upskilling the skill sets of ophthalmic fraternity in India. We have just taken the baby steps in this regard, and that's what brings me here also to understand what we can do. The context is basically, if you look at the pyramid of need of vision correction, a lot of business initiatives, activities are going on, which reaches out to the top creamy layer, the tip of the pyramid.
And what percentage would that be?
It could be well within about 5%
right, okay.
at the very liberal calculation. And company like Essilor, who has been the global leaders in the segment, reaches out to a part of this creamy layer, and we are the global leaders. So that's when the management started thinking what can be done to reach out to people who otherwise do not have, who cannot afford or access eye care. A division of Essilor called New Vision Generation came out with a lot of innovative ideas, like the eye mitras, like the mobile van facilities, which had a gamut of products which can be affordable to a large number of people and who also have access to these facilities. But looking at after all these initiatives, also we realize as we go down the pyramid, you have a broad base and a large number of people who cannot afford or access any of the services available to them.
And what percentage would that be?
That could be the 90% of the population.
Wow, okay.
Yeah. Who otherwise have no access or cannot afford eye care. Okay. So Essilor Vision Foundation hopes to cater to this segment and complement the various efforts being put in by several organizations, including yours, and do a bit of service in this segment.
No, thanks so much for that background. I think your vision, it's great, and I think the impact would be phenomenal. But to achieve that impact nationally, what are barriers you see at this stage nationally?
Yeah. The context is a large country like India with a population of 1.2 billion. We understand that about 150 million people have access to eye care services as on date.
Right.
And it leaves out with a huge number of people who still do not have access to services.
And what would help, you think, for those people to have access? I'm pretty sure. You worked in this sector for a bit of time, but what would be key things that would help?
I think awareness is certainly a key issue. Try being aware that there is an issue in my eyes, and ability to know what is a clear vision is the primary thing. And then I think I myself wouldn't have checked my eyes unless really I'm unable to see.
Right.
So forth. I don't think I have checked my own eyes so forth. So that's something which is key, crucial. And then also having access to a good quality eye care is certainly a barrier, is what I personally feel.
Right. And it's great that somebody like you is leading this, because I do understand you worked in this public health sector on some very innovative ideas for the last decade, and I also understand you've been quite involved with HIV AIDS issues related to India.
True.
So
True.
I'm sure many best practice models from there you can bring here.
Certainly.
And is there a comparison between the HIV AIDS and how that was approached, that could be useful in this sector?
I do see a lot of similarities or opportunities to get those learnings and implement it here. I think one of the major learning for me personally was the model of behavior change communication, wherein here also it's the same. People getting aware about their own concerns, the eye health issues, and ability to go and access these services.
Right.
So you work from an unaware stage till you make a change in the behavior. Here the behavior is to go and get the eyes checked and wear a spectacle and see better. It certainly can be done. Stigma is, I feel, stigma is also a component which may have to be handled here, because I have seen personally in some of the schools where we did screening, a child who was given a pair of spectacles is not willing to wear it.
Because what the friends might say.
Yeah. Right in front of our own eyes, the other kids started passing comments on him, and he removed his spectacle and kept it aside.
Right.
So I believe creating an enabling environment and empowering the stakeholders at various levels to make it a normal behavior so that people see better is something which I think we may have to do in our segments.
And it's great that a large corporate like Essilor, wants to make this a key priority in what they do. So we are all quite excited and delighted.
Sure.
And we really look forward to working closely with the Essilor Vision Foundation in years to come.
The management of Essilor is very committed and very supportive of all the initiatives of Essilor Vision Foundation, and I'm sure we are going to be committed to the vision which we are talking about, and be able to play a major role in the country to ensure that people have better vision and do not suffer from the consequences of lack of good quality vision.
Thank you so much for your time.
Sure. Thanks.